drug smugglers were causing fear and chaos in the city, so Lewis gave the duty to his spy to find their secret place. After a few days, the spy found their place and he informed Mr. Lewis about that place. The inspector went there, but there was a lock at the entrance which could only be opened by a password. Look at the matchsticks. The equation is 2 + 2 = 6. Lewis can only move 2 matchsticks in order to prove this equation true. So, can you tell which 2 matchsticks Lewis should move in order to make this equation true? The answer is, Lewis should move the first matchstick from the right side of the first 2, and will join to the other side to make it 3. And we'll do the same thing with the second 2. So, Lewis proved the equation. Lewis entered the farm and arrested both smugglers. Mr. Lewis extended an opportunity to prisoners to secure freedom from jail. Offering 3 choices, he stipulated that survival for 15 days would grant release. But the problem was, they could choose only one option, and the other big problem was all the options were very dangerous. As the first was to endure in the dangerous forest for 15 days. The second involved surviving in a boat at sea amid stormy weather. The third and last option was to survive in a hot desert. So tell, which option should the prisoners choose? The answer is, the first option looks tempting as prisoners can get the food easily, but it's very dangerous as they can easily fall prey to wild animals. And the third option is not good at all as they will neither get food nor water in the desert. So, the prisoner's optimal choice would be the second, enduring a boat at sea, providing access to food from the sea and rainwater for sustenance, provided the surroundings were clean. Once, an owner of the chicken farmhouse was found dead in the farm. As soon as police came to know about this, police reached there immediately to take a look at the crime scene. It was a difficult case as nobody has seen any outsider entering in the farm, and there were no CCTVs also. So the inspector questioned the employees about what they were doing when all this happened. One said, "I was cutting the chicken." One said, "I was busy in grazing the grass." One said, "Actually, one cock had flown to terrace of the shop, so I went there to take the rooster back." After listening to all, the inspector arrested the third one. Can you tell why? The answer is, as he claimed that the rooster flew up to the terrace, but it's puzzling how a rooster which lacks the capability to fly at great heights. So, he must be fabricating the story. Once, a group of tourists went to Iceland. They were enjoying the trip, but unfortunately, they lost their way. After trying for quite a long time, they found 3 ways. Meanwhile, they saw a clone coming at a very fast speed from other side towards them, so they have to choose one way immediately. Behind the first way, there was a river, which had dangerous piranha fish. There was a bear behind the second way, who was hungry for the last 20 days. There are wild wolves on the third way. So tell, which way should they choose? The answer is, they should choose the way of the river, as it is a snowy area, which means the water will be frozen, so they could potentially walk on the frozen surface and make their way across. Mark ventured into the dangerous Amazon jungle with his father last summer. Unfortunately, he became separated, losing his way and getting caught up in the surrounding paths. He became happy when he saw a house there, but it was an old, scary house. He did not have guts to enter the house, but he managed to enter in the house as he did not have any other option. Inside, he was faced with 3 doors, each holding a different threat. The first door concealed a terrifying lizard. The second was said to have lava that emerged from a previous year's volcano eruption. And the last door housed electric eels. Mark selected the right door, got out of the forest, and then met with his father. So can you tell which way did Mark select? The answer is he selected the second. The reason behind his selection was that the lava, having erupted a year earlier, was assumed to have cooled down.